call him?
Pre-production. Pre-production. Just setting up.
You think Jay-Z gonna come after us for this?
He can't.
Pusheezy, Banizi, Weezy, Weezy.
Oh, when they say it.
He coming for that one.
I didn't know that.
They said it just did as a violin.
Yo.
I thought the violin was gonna spit the bars.
Yeah. I got a better jump though.
Just one fucking hair.
I love it though. Here we go. Smooth coffee. Slowed it right down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
boy, let's get it started. What is today? Who the fuck cares? Let's do this thing, bro. It's your boy Ego E. I got my boy.
Yo, it's CK all day.
And this is
Water League. I thought you were gonna keep going.
How long do you go for?
We should have just looked. We'll work on it.
League. Caught you off your breath, nigga. You leave.
I didn't see you coming back like that. I wasn't ready.
All right, dog. We going back. It's been a minute, but you know what it is. This football season got me fucking busy. God damn.
Football,
Yo,
man.
Eagles is what? 11-1 or some shit? They what? Who the hell they lose to? Anyways, this is what we gonna be talking about today. Now, we gotta talk about that Ye. I'm sick of talking about this nigga, but once again, Ye has struck the internet with a low blow. And if I gotta talk about Ye, then that just comes with I gotta talk about the Jews. Why is that hand in hand now?
Why is that?
Why is that hand in hand? Anyways, Ye, just make music, my nigga. Anyways.
Well, what? Don't
No.
keep. Are we talk
No.
about it?
Next to also though, because this kind of just happened. The Twitter files. Where the camera at? The Twitter files. You know what I'm saying? I could say the Twitter files and quote unquote like that, but what Elon Musk doing, yo? Y'all know about this shit? Some people think Elon Musk just a fucking SpaceX nigga. Nah, pimp.
He's not.
He do more, man. He do a lot.
He's smarter than the average bear.
You think this nigga like Lex Luthor
Nah.
or Bruce Wayne?
Ooh.
What kind of billionaire is this nigga?
Ooh. If I had to pick from the two.
What do you think?
If I had to pick from the two.
Is he Batman or is he Lex Luthor? I'm trying to think what other billionaires are even in the.
Maybe he's richer than both of them, and that's why he's both.
He's both of them. That nigga look dopey.
He can do whatever he wants.
He look dopey.
Whatever he wants.
He gonna build himself a new body because that nigga look like a fucking. Nigga look like he built like a fucking Minecraft character, yo. You see this nigga?
Yo.
All right. You got shootings on here, man. I don't want to talk about shootings no more. But what about it? Damn.
Why is it always popping up more often and more often? Not to ever take away from the fact that it's going crazy all the time. But at the same time, it's like, yo, these random ass ones, like just at Walmarts
Maybe they always
and
been.
fucking malls and schools. Like, why the fuck? Man, little kids getting killed like that. And again, it's not to take away from the fact that shit, we already know is happening so much in the streets. It's ridiculous.
Is it
Outta
happening
hand.
more or they're reporting it more?
That's the other part.
Because I still don't hear about it. I only hear about, like, when it's a racist one. But there's probably ones that happen all the time. But they just don't know how to define that shit. Or they don't got no meat to put in the potatoes.
Yeah.
But, shit, it's wrong altogether. But that's how I feel about how these niggas be reporting shit. Like, there's a lot of shit that happen a lot in certain cities.
That's what I'm saying.
Every
Yo,
fucking
listen,
day, bro.
every time you go any city and you watch even just like the local news. It's
Yeah.
like you stay in, if you stay for a little bit in one city, it's like
Some shit
two-
be happening.
two
bro.
people got shot today. The next day, 5 people got shot today.
Guy
next
stabbed in
day,
his own
2.
garage.
Yeah, like, but you go to other places and it's like, oh, it's just a great day. Here's a picture of a bird
Idaho, nothing.
in the weather.
Here's a picture of the bird.
You know, but for real, like it's
On
that's
a pine
crazy. It's
tree.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yo,
It is crazy.
try to lower it maybe like half.
Can't handle it.
Nah, because if we could hear it,
Oh yeah, we gotta pay for it.
you don't have to pay for it. Just like, is it halfway or something?
What is this? There.
50% of that thing comes through here, and then they gives it to the audience like less than 20%, which is perfect. Yeah. Let's go about this nigga, yay. Let's just go in with this.
Let's
nigga,
go.
bro. Stop shooting people, by the way. Everybody just stop shooting people. Listen, if you got, what is it, some troubled kids?
If
Let me-
you have fucking beef with anybody,
Square up.
square the fuck up.
It's okay to get beat up sometimes.
Yeah,
You're
man.
gonna beat
Throw
somebody
some
up
fists,
again,
man.
okay?
What the fuck?
You're going to beat somebody else up.
Like everybody got a gun and a knife and shit. Like get the.
I
Come
think
on, man.
square.
Too many guns. Too many. Come on, man.
Here's what I think. This is
Learn how to fight, or just walk away, nigga. Like
You can't walk away. You
Like,
can't walk away.
if you see somebody and you feel like you have to shoot them, you should just. But also, there's crazy people out there, so.
This is how the community should handle
That's
it.
true.
Now this is a wild thought, but check it out. As a community, if niggas is beefing, right? And you see the beef, like you see, all right, these people should the community gonna know. These people should just fight. And then the beef will be settled. You know what I mean?
Gladiator.
Boom. And then they fight. But then after the fight, you get rewarded. The winner gets a little bit and the loser gets a little bit. Just like boxing. Just like anything. Then it wouldn't seem so bad to fight. But you get your beef out. You get some money maybe. Maybe some props. The
There
community,
is communities that do
communities that be like,
that. There's for sure communities that do
they
that.
do it in Peru.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yo, anybody want to fight today? Today's that day.
Like, get their anger out.
Get it out.
Let's
B.
go.
Get it out. Everybody understands. It's nothing hateful. Some shit gotta come out though. But don't shoot a motherfucker.
Don't shoot nobody.
Holy shit.
Don't sneak up on a motherfucker. Like, just don't do bad
Yeah,
shit.
they're fucking
World,
sneaking.
stop it.
Niggas in crouch mode, hidden.
Just chill. Everybody, we should be one humongous, beautiful tribe and just help each other. That's what we need to do. It's okay. Some people, if you do more, you should have more.
You
I'm
spitting
not going to
now.
lie.
Go ahead. You spitting
I'm
now.
not going to lie.
Go ahead.
But you can't leave. I don't even know what to say. You can't even leave the back all the way back. You can't have poverty when you have so much.
This is where we got too
You
much.
have the solutions. You have the money. You can, come on, man. Come on. Not man, human. Human beings. Come on, like, just love each other. You know what I mean? Like,
and the hue for human is all the colors. So stop fucking segregating and
yeah, it's nuts.
and dissecting and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Stop that shit. It's human. Nigga.
Look at this.
You understand? Anyways, you just gotta remind these motherfuckers.
This is
like,
peaceful.
Listen. It is what it is, motherfucker. You know about I be exploding on motherfuckers, but don't act
I
like
want to fight.
this shit is coming from righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Pow on the power of God, nigga. Pow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we did right on here too much money with the question mark, cause we gonna end it. We're gonna end it talking about that shit, to be honest, cause that's a.
Top.
It's what you gonna do when you get too much money? Like, what you start doing with this shit when it's no longer
So now
a survival worry?
are we bouncing back to
Because
Elon Musk?
two niggas who got too much money, Kanye West and Elon Musk. Kanye West got too much money. Now what is he doing with his mind and time? Hating on Jews?
Wow. It is crazy.
What is he doing? Trying to find the truth or whatever the fuck niggas is trying to find?
I don't know.
It ain't hating on Jews.
And of course we've talked about this before or whatever. I don't know about like on
Son,
this.
we talked about this mad time. Just most
Yeah,
recently,
me and you.
Most recently, though,
But most recently.
this nigga's on Infowars, Alex Jones.
Woo!
Kanye West comes on with the fucking hoodied up with this mask. I can't even say mask.
It was the hoodie. It was the hoodie thing that you could zip
That
up
you
over
zip
your
up, you
face.
zip the hoodie
That's what
over
I
your
thought
head.
it
That's
was.
what it was. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Zip
That's
the
what I
hoodie over your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas used to have the fuck. I used to have the fucking goofy hoodie where you put the goofy hoodie up, and when you zip it up,
Yeah.
you had the goofy face.
Yeah.
Boy, was that goofy, for real.
And was it him?
It's so funny. Yo. This is all the shit that Alex Jones is saying. Every time Kanye says some crazy shit, he's like, "Now, folks, you don't even know if this is really him."
I can't
You know?
believe you listened to the whole thing. I can't believe you listened
Listen
to
to the whole thing, bro. I listen to everything's whole thing. That's what other people's problems is when they want to talk about what they heard.
Well, I just feel like that.
You watch the highlight or
True,
you saw the
true,
whole
true,
game,
you're right,
nigga.
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
I'll listen to the whole thing, even if it's dirty,
Like, you didn't see
crappy.
that
whole
fucked
thing.
up call or that awesome call.
You hear that dude? Sometimes like a veteran would call in, and I'm like, this is great, cause this is some nigga like who went through something or whatever, and he's just giving his regular mind. He's just telling you what this nigga thinks in this part of the world. I'm like, all right, cool. And sometimes niggas be calling from like Europe, and they're like, this is what we think about you motherfuckers from over here. Listening to that shit, you understand what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, we're getting like different point of views. I'm like, all right, just take it all in, you know. That's all I'm trying to do here. Take it all in. I'm taking in everything. I'll decide for myself at the end, you know?
You got it. You definitely have to listen to the whole conversation.
But you don't, this one you didn't really have to. You could just watch the highlights and you would have got it.
So, but what you think about that, though?
Yo, listen, I don't like to talk down on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
What he was saying.
I don't really like to talk hella shit on people or down about this shit, but I'll be like, I try to understand the most way. If this is your way of getting attention, yay, or if this is how you think TV works, you are super wrong, my guy.
I don't think he's on that.
I think this nigga thinks this is how reality TV works. Like, they make these little jokes. It's like, you say extreme shit, man.
Yo, this goes back to what I was saying. Remember before I was saying, like, yo, if you have that amount of money and you
got too much money,
get influenced by something that has even more money and is just telling you this is the way to do it.
True. They tell you their way.
But not just that. It's also just like you believe you could do whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want, however you want.
Illuminati.
Say whatever.
That's just what happens when you get that much money.
Not to say that I don't.
Hold on. Let's just stay right. Let's just stay right here for a second. Let me ask you, because I kind of think about this sometimes. How much money would you be okay with having every year for the rest of your life?
Boom. Like once a year?
Once a year, a yearly income.
I spend 1 year. Every year, it keeps coming back.
You get
I would say I could live absolutely comfortably with $1 million.
Okay. Is that the minimum?
No, the minimum is probably like 100,000.
6 figures. That's what they call that.
At least 6 figures.
6 figures
If
for 1 year.
I myself,
You
had
get
6
it every
figures.
year. Not like that's your
Yeah, I
maximum.
could
Like you
survive.
get, if you don't spend it, you get another one, and
I-
then another one. You know what I mean?
That's
what I'm saying.
All
you
right.
you don't just get a bank that's maximized at $1 million.
Easily
at 100,000. Every
Easily.
year you get. So here's what I'm gonna. Here's what I'm going with this shit.
Boom.
Here's what I'm going with this shit. So if you could live off of that, right, and your work or one person's work has gotten you to make that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you've done a job that you make 6 figures. One job that you do that makes 6 figures. Usually it's like you have to do a lot of shit to get that. You have to do some investment. You have to. Sometimes you gotta do some crazy shit. All right, so here's the deal. So now when you get the group, because let's just say eventually you're not just one person doing it. You're gonna get married, right? It's gonna be 2 people doing it. Then it's gonna be a group of people doing it, right?
Wait, doing what?
Making money.
Okay.
Say you all.
So I'm just me.
Hold on, because we're gonna say what too much money is.
Okay.
Now let's say eventually, y'all like a multi-million-dollar company that you whatever the fuck you guys have created, right?
Okay, I got you.
Billion, whatever you want to say. Now, what are you doing with the money? That you don't need. You only need $100K to live a year.
You save it and dump it. Who knows? Probably getting sued all the time at that point.
Yeah, realistically. Half of that money's in limbo, nigga.
If you're doing whatever the fuck you want, man, you're probably having to pay mad extra.
I'm saying if you're making the money right, bro.
But
if
not
everything you
enough.
do- if everything you do is,
Give
say
the
you just
money
got like
back to
you just got like, you generated enough wealth, you could probably feed a lot of mouths.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's crazy.
This is all, and
It
Kanye's
is crazy. Okay,
and
go
Elon
ahead.
Musk. That's what I'm saying. Kanye West and Elon Musk. These niggas were babies with $0 at one point, and now they are adults with money. You know what I'm saying? What do you want to do with the money?
Whatever you want, I guess.
And if one person could live off,
What would you do?
That's what I'm saying. If one person could live off 100K comfortably, wouldn't you just pay for everybody down your line?
There was the one, I forget what it was, man. It's some, please, for the love of God, don't.
Oh, this is facts, no
Whatever, I got it.
feelings. This is no facts, whatever the fuck they call that shit.
Don't
No
quote-
facts, all
Don't
feelings.
quote me at all. But it was something like if Bill Gates wanted to give money to everybody in America with all the money that he has, he could probably give everybody like, I believe it was like 500,000 plus.
Damn, like that?
Every human being that's
Damn.
in the United States or some shit like that. Something funky like that.
Would that not be beneficial to the masses? Or would we just
And he
fuck it
still
up?
wouldn't be broke.
No.
I forget.
He donates all his money anyways. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
smart
he's
motherfucker.
doing his thing. That's the thing. Somebody's always got to stay on top.
But here's the
Keep
deal,
moving.
bro. Here's the deal, because you might have all that money, but
You
still,
worked
I'm gonna
hard.
still
You
say
worked hard and it was fucked up on the way up.
I'm gonna still say you ain't shit and fuck you, nigga. Because
Yeah, now
I don't
what are
give a
you
fuck.
doing?
You're still just a human to
What
me,
are you
motherfucker.
doing?
You can have all that money. You still be wrong, nigga.
What are you
I don't give a fuck.
doing? all the older like billionaires for sure.
Fuck.
Like just
Where your
what are
mind?
you about to do?
Where your minds at, man?
What are you about to do?
They minds weren't completed before they had the money. They just got the money, and then they
Give
tried
some
to
money
figure
out.
some shit out after.
You can save
I don't think that's how that goes.
whole entire states, whole entire countries.
Whole
But
entire.
and I'm not saying like for the ones that contribute, word up, that's awesome. But I'm just saying, like if everybody got together and wasn't so great,
I think
act like that tribe.
I think slowly the world is getting to that point, but more and more.
yeah,
this
because we're all gonna get fucked up soon.
we'll be all right, bro.
No, I don't know.
We'll be all right, bro. Positive stuff.
The weather.
Positive affirmations.
The weather.
You want to talk about the global warming and the weather?
Ooh, segue.
I love global warming. I'm trying to get this shit to be more like Florida up here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, because you had a great time in Florida.
Yeah, Florida was cold
Great.
as fuck when I went. That's probably because of global warming. You know what I mean? Bring it hotter. You know what I've been learning about global warming too? Certain fruits, I don't know, fruits or vegetables. I'm not gonna be specific. Shit you could grow agriculturally.
Bananas.
All right, certain ones that you could only grow
Coconuts.
in Florida because of their climate is now can be grown in Georgia because it's moving up.
Yeah.
So now certain things you couldn't grow, you can grow more of.
Yo.
This is how climate change is not the end of the world. We just gotta adapt, like we always been adapting. Okay.
Well, we have to.
We've always been. That's what I'm saying.
We'll survive.
This is no scary shit. I'm not scared of this shit. We
Yeah,
humans, dog.
But it's real shit.
It is real. But I have faith in my scientific brethren.
Real shit.
They're smart, bro. They know how to.
We
gotta
get to
all
the
this
moon.
shit. We've been to the moon 9 times.
Oh my.
Niggas is playing chess on the moon, probably. What would you do if you went to the moon? This is so off topic, but
Ooh, I don't know.
I want to think about it. Like if they like you had how many days? 5 days.
10 days.
10 days. You
Gotta have 10 on the moon.
give them 10 days. Let's just make it a week.
Because if I can go to the moon, it should be
All right,
okay
you go to the
up
moon.
there. So I
Yeah,
should
just
easily be
say it's all gravy. You just have to
everything.
be in your suit, or be if you don't want to be in your suit.
Well,
you
I
gotta
have
be
a
on the ship.
hotel room, like, or some shit.
No, it's just the ship. You gotta. There's
Alright,
nothing else
alright,
on the.
alright.
There's nothing on the moon.
Am I by myself?
Nah, you got a crew. There's always a crew of like 9 people or some shit like that. I forget the number.
Any girls?
Probably half and half, 4 and 4, or something like
Should
that.
be.
Should be. Yeah, that's how. I
Not
would do
because
it.
I'd want to do anything, because I have a wife.
Would you bring an
but-
animal
It's nice to have something to look
in
at.
case I watch the world blow up? Then I know my chances.
Oh!
You know what I mean? If I like.
Well, I don't know.
oh.
Like, I do. What can you do on the moon? I mean, I
Like,
would
here's what I'm saying.
explore.
If you would bring an
I would
activity to
explore.
do on the moon because of
It's
the
a
zero
fucking
gravity, I would bring like
mini planet, but it's not a planet.
definitely
It's
bring a
moon.
football.
Ooh, oh, what would you bring?
Yeah,
Where are we going with this?
I'll bring a football and a
Definitely
basketball.
football, soccer
Yeah, we doing the
ball.
crazy trick shots on the motherfucking moon,
Oh
B.
my God.
I'm gonna go like this.
Nerf gun.
I'm gonna run all the way to the fucking. I'm gonna shoot it like this, like a mile away. Run all the way to the hoop. The shit gonna be like this. Dunk it.
Oh.
Alley oop it myself.
Do you
I'm gonna
think-
do a touchdown
Do you
dunk.
think? I wonder. I wonder if you had a ball.
Doom buggies.
If you on the moon, could you kick a ball out of the atmosphere?
Oh fuck yeah! You see what I mean? That's what I mean. Good idea. Punt the fuck out of this thing.
Bring a professional fucking kicker
Kick it into the atmosphere of the earth.
up to the moon and test it.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I want to shoot a gun on the moon to see what it would look like.
Probably same as here.
You think you just go far as fuck? Probably just
Yeah.
go super far.
I bet like maybe it would break the atmosphere.
Probably go through.
I don't know. I don't know the.
Come back around, shoot me in the
I
head.
mean, these guys are bouncing around on it, so I don't know. You definitely have to look at the numbers.
Dude,
Don't-
definitely a snowboard
Could you
to go down those ramps with zero gravity or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna be like fucking SSX Tricky in the air. Clink, 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 flip, flip.
Nah,
Dog. Nah.
nah.
You wouldn't slide down them fucking moon dust hills? Go off a goddamn
I
ramp,
mean, yeah,
bust a 900,000?
yeah, but no, that'd be nuts. The moon would be crazy. Moon
It
is
wouldn't
cool.
have global warming, though. We'll be safe from global warming, though. I think
But
it's
you have no anything on the moon. Like, you'd have to.
there's like water, right? They say there's water on there or some shit. I don't know.
I think they're looking into some shit like that.
Some ice
but,
or some shit. I don't know.
but yeah, you're not. Like, there's no forests,
No forest.
no oxygen.
No oxygen. So
let's
therefore,
let's
no
remember
forest.
that. No oxygen.
No life. No plant life.
Yeah. Because there's nothing. It's just a funky ass moon.
There's people that believe there's people that live inside the moon.
There's a lot of people that wrote books about the moon.
There's a lot
There's
of
songs
weird people.
about the moon.
The dark side of the moon. Or whatever, however that song goes. Yeah, I probably got that wrong as fuck.
Yeah, legit.
Listen, are you afraid of global warming or what? You really think we're going to be fucked in 12 years?
I'm not afraid because I'm in it. Like, we all have to do our part. So, no matter what, this planet is going to fight back until it burns up from the sun, which will be way
Yeah, I'm talking
long.
about 12 years.
12 years?
This is the prediction of the world that they say if we don't do anything.
I think you might have problems with all the coastal spots that are hurricane.
Yeah. They chose
areas.
to put their cities
Yeah, but it
on
worked
the
for a
coast
minute. You
and
can't-
charge
you can't be
crazy
mad at
rent.
them. You can't be mad at them.
They chose to charge people crazy rent to live on the coast
And then it got wiped out.
just to have a view on some
lost-
cornball shit.
You lost your house.
This shit smells like salt water everywhere, nigga. That shit is not dope. I hate that
It
shit.
is. What?
Nigga, it's cool for a little bit, but damn,
I love it.
I don't
want
to smell this
I want
salty.
to smell that every day.
I go
get
like that.
up.
I yawn and my tongue slap with salty ass air.
Awesome.
I always
Yeah.
gotta drink water because I'm always dehydrated because there's salt everywhere. Nah, I just made that shit up. Yeah, just you gotta have to move your cities in a little bit, you know.
It's tough.
That
It's
is tough.
crazy, but that shit is real. That's part of what's happening.
It's probably what happened to
We're
Atlantis.
taking a lot of, resources from the earth, and the earth is.
I heard another crazy
And weather is reacting.
point that because I was listening to that debate of the two
Especially the way that we do it.
the two scientist dudes who debated about whether they both were like global warming specialists or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just one's view was, I don't think it's that big a deal, but it is a big deal, and here's what we could do. And the other guy's view was, if we don't fix this shit real soon, it's going to be a real problem. This needs to be the front hand. One was like ringing the alarm, and one was saying it is a false alarm. You know what I mean? So that debate was great. They both made awesome points. So here's one of the points one of these dudes made. He was saying like, so a main problem is that our whole country does like shitty ways to get power with wasteful bullshit, right? On a high number. So does China, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, the whole
And
planet
So he's saying,
where,
hold on,
where
wait.
humans inhabit.
But mainly it's these big ass
most part.
countries that are it's the problem.
Yeah.
It's just the numbers that they're putting it out is fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? So this guy was saying, one guy was like, yeah, so we should stop them all. Right? That would be the fastest way to catch up to fixing it is by everybody stopping it.
True.
Figure a new thing out. And the other guy's saying, yeah, but hear me out. Because you got small villages who could power up their whole fucking livelihood on a fraction of what we burn out, but the same technology. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way we get energy through the gas coal shit.
Yeah.
Put that small technology into like a African village.
Yeah.
They can get jump started way quicker to their innovation because they're smart as fuck. They just don't have the same materials and shit that we got. You know what I mean? Like the import export is way harder than we got Amazon, nigga. Like
Akon's bringing it.
Akon's bringing it, bro. I'm just saying his thing was like it's not about whether we should stop it all at once. It's just we should change what giant places use, what type of energy they use. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what the point. That's what the guy was saying. He's like the carbon taxes and all that shit. He's like, yo, China's pumping out crazy numbers of carbon, bro. Like, and they refuse to pay for that shit. And they're not hiding that shit in a good way. How they get rid of it is not in a smart way. It's waste. It's super bad and wasteful.
But we get mad shit from China.
We get mad shit from, so we can't stop
We're
them.
like,
A lot of the world gets the majority of the agriculture and like the grains and the rice and all that shit. that the majority of the world gets come from China. Like literally like 80-something, 90%.
insane.
The corn and shit is like all coming from one place. You can't stop them, bro. What are you gonna do?
So many.
Makes it an issue, but I don't know. It really boiled down to
What up
one
to
nigga
China?
saying like, he's like, for as long as life has ever been, humans have always come up with a fix. So don't doubt it. Like with the cars, you had cars. Niggas didn't know the lead in the cars was making motherfuckers dumb.
Yeah.
Until they figured it out. Niggas had stupid IQs. They took the lead out. Niggas are smarter. We getting more innovative.
Boom.
Then you got, the cars is pumping out dookie water out the fucking back. So they made the fucking catalytic. You know what I'm saying? To fix the fucking fix the problem. Every car has it now.
Didn't fix the problem.
Well, it really helped. You know what I mean? It helped
It
them like
did help.
one of the best ways if every car had it. But
It
it's
didn't fix the problem.
nah. But we gonna have to need these cars
At all.
regardless.
It's all crazy, man, when you think about it. Because let's just say everything turns electric. You're gonna need bajillion batteries.
Yeah,
To make batteries,
you need coal powered
you
plants.
have to destroy the earth.
Yeah, you need it anyways.
So, it's
What's
really
the issue
tricky.
there? The issue is like, it's either
Everybody has to come the fuck together.
that's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
Everybody's
There is
got
no
their
true
own
solution.
regime. Everybody got their own agendas.
You just gotta try and make what you got work. And if you can, like let's just say it's me, and I do it, and then I help you do it, boom, and then me and you help somebody else fucking do it.
all right, hold up.
I mean, da 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 da. You know what I mean?
What if they
That's
was
how it
like,
has to-
what if somebody was like, we do it, right? We good.
yeah,
And the niggas next to us, they don't want to do it. So all right, cool.
We'll go around them. We'll surround them.
Yeah, all right.
We'll
But
get
what if
everybody around them.
because they didn't want to do it, eventually their shit becomes our shit? This is the problem.
If you can decrease the percentage of assholes,
We can't do that shit. Yeah, kill them.
but I'm just saying the ratio. You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah, just
can,
throw a
like
bomb.
let's just say like you have 100 people in your neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
or wherever you're at. If you can get like 60 people down, that's gonna help.
It's always gonna help, but the problem is like when it's become someone else's bullshit that they don't want to fix, even though you've told everybody around you, but somebody else don't want to, and their shit starts to seep into your shit, like my air is being polluted because these niggas don't want to get on board, type of shit. How do you deal with that? You know what I mean? That's kind of the issue of the global warming. It boils down to who's poisoning the air the most. Who's fucking it up the most, the fastest? That's why they want to tax it. You know what I mean? Put the carbon tax
I don't
on
even
it.
want to say the countries because I can't.
I think it's
really-
like us,
But I know Russia,
China, and Russia.
Yeah,
I think it's like us, China, and Russia. They're the
Us,
biggest. We're the
China,
biggest.
Russia.
We're the biggest ones. Why wouldn't we? You know what I'm saying? India's big, but they don't got the biggest cities
India
like
is
that.
pretty big. India is so big.
Yeah, they're pretty big. I kind of want to go to India.
I'm gonna go to India. But yeah, that shit's crazy, man.
That's like global warming shit, bro.
It's real. Just fucking do what you can, man.
Do what
Because
you can, man.
because whatever for you, it's for your fucking kids
Do what you can, man.
and your kids' kids and your kids' kids and your kids' for the future, man. If you want us to, as a species, continue, because we could all fucking die and this planet will still be doing some
Still
shit.
be doing, bro.
And
Put your
there'll
money
be-
in
There'll
science.
be animals that survive this shit. There'll be
Oh, yeah,
new
man.
things that, you know. So it's like as a human race.
Damn, yo, global warming is probably gonna bring new animals too. Like new animals that wouldn't be in our area would probably be in our area.
It's always evolution.
I mean, like habit wise. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah, everybody does that. Well, I mean, human beings, not for us, but like human beings. I mean, we might get freaky, like
son, you gonna grow
I
into
need-
something else, son.
might revert back.
Get scales or something, bro. Give me
Oh
some
my
hard scales,
God,
bro.
man.
Hardened skin, bro. Give me some of that.
Whatever, but we're whatever for whatever reason we're pretty smart, so that's the whole. That's part of the reason that motherfuckers is like we got to get out of this planet.
Yeah, 'cause
That's part of it.
niggas ain't got no more faith in the humanity, but I don't know.
Not
I'm not
just you-
going nowhere,
Not
bro.
just humanity. The planet, like
the life of the
the
planet,
complete
she gonna live forever, bro.
environment.
She gonna live forever, bro. I almost got
like
no doubt.
if all of us were plopped in the ocean,
Bloop.
the Arctic Ocean, we'll say.
Oh, that's cold. That's hypothermia.
Yeah. And there is no way that anybody would be able to swim to any type of land,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So we're all just there, and somehow we have to like evolve immediately or some shit. We're all what? What do you think?
Fuck,
all
we're
what?
fucking dead, bro.
We're all
yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Dude.
There's no yeah.
I mean, unless you like get some maybe some
No.
people after a while
No,
like
there's of all the
climb up
dead
on bodies
Yeah, I was about to
if
say.
they float. But
all the dead
even
bodies
they're
eventually
done.
get frozen
Because
together.
again, you're not even close to land. You can't see land, and even if you're not in the water, it's cold outside the water.
And then you live inside of a polar bear's belly, and you pull your arms and become the polar bear. Rawr, and that's how you've survived.
Yeah, but there is
Symbiotic relationship with a polar bear.
But there is things that survive in that shit. We
Yeah.
can't do that
We
shit.
cannot, bro. The evolution is a small thing. It's very gradual. And I think it moves with global warming. Like, we evolve with how the sun operates to us. When that shit starts to act funky, we'll change with it. You know what I mean? But it's part of us, I think. Well, I know it. It's part of us.
We are.
That's how it works.
We are
I try not to worry about it.
an organism that fucking evolved all the way to what it is right now, and we somehow maybe we'll adapt and we'll be weirder later on.
Yeah,
Who
maybe.
knows?
How much weirder can
Who
we get, you
knows?
think?
Who knows?
Are people getting less hairier or more hairier? Right?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Some races are just like super damn hairy, and some others are like bald as shit.
Like,
Like Italians and Chinese people.
hey man, maybe we're
You know what I
getting
mean?
maybe we're getting ready for the cold weather.
Yeah, it's just, you can't really say like how types of people. People like to say like, oh, we're gonna evolve into the alien species. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, I'm not saying, but I mean, think we evolved from primates, so
I don't even think we became. I think primates are primates, and humans have been humans. Maybe we're not as smart as we were, but I don't think. I think there was always primates and humans were two different things always.
we're in the family.
Two different things. Like Neanderthals and humans. You know what I mean? It's like that. But then like primates are also probably in this chain, but they're also definitely with borders. Different things. You know what I mean? But they all play their role, I guess. Who knows how many of them shit still survive and shit, but nah, I give mad props to humans, bro, because we humans. I'm always team human. I'm always rooting for human. If you don't think we could do it, we could do it. Stop doubting us.
I root for everything that helps us.
We beat the dinosaurs up. That's what happened to all the dinosaurs, nigga.
I'm about
We
everything.
luchadored all the fucking dinosaurs.
I'm about everything that keeps the ecosystem amazing,
Mm-hmm.
and what helps with that is not always fighting. Like we all gotta pay attention to the environment.
It's really
But
almost
we also
never
gotta
fighting.
pay attention to our society. Like we are where we are. Like this is like we didn't me and you we didn't start like from the dirt. Like it wasn't
Facts.
like oh we were in a we're outside and we had to build a hut and then all of a sudden
Yeah,
there
both
was
my parents were
buildings.
dead, and I came my life out of a dumpster, and here we
Yeah,
go.
But
Like,
now
nah,
it's
I
like
didn't
no, I'm
fucking-
saying like for the whole civilization thing. Like this is civilization for us over here.
Yeah,
Like how we live life right now.
pretty
paying
good.
Bills, building buildings.
It's
and
pretty
all that
good
shit.
though,
Oh yeah, it's comfortable.
but
that's
ain't that
what we
way
know.
for everybody, you know. So
But it also harms the world. Like, but it would be less harmful if everybody could chill and figure out like a thing about global warming. Like,
yeah, definitely.
everybody can get with it.
Yo,
It would be cool.
definitely. I want to say two things about this. Definitely, one, if niggas don't be doing homework about global warming or the scientific effects about this shit.
Yo, we rocking this global warming.
Yeah,
right
because for a lot people have, like I said, I've heard people say shit uneducated. You know what I'm saying? They just like spewing what they think, but they don't have anything to back that. I'm like, no, it's gonna end. It's definitely gonna end. Oh no,
How's it
the
gonna
water's gonna rise immediately. I was like, what the fuck are you saying, nigga? Do you look at studies? Do you like? It's never there. What study shows reflects these things that you're saying? None of them. You know, it's just like you're saying shit, hoping that when you research it, it comes up, but it doesn't. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? But at the same time, enough of that shit. But
Right.
the other point I want to say is basically, because you're like the civilization, we're doing good because we have all this shit, but we're also wasting a bunch of shit to have all this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
All right, so one time I went camping with my homie, and we was totally fucking faded, right? Like super faded. I'm full as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Well, always when you have a full belly, your mind goes wild.
Yeah.
So I'm full as fuck and I'm fucking faded. And we're sitting here and he's talking to his homie. There's three of us. And I'm just sitting and staring at this fire, the campfire.
Mm.
And I'm just chilling. I'm so fucking high, nigga. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, I'm having like a deep thought moment. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is, it's cold as fuck out here. I'm like, what is? I'm just thinking like, what is? It's cold as fuck out here.
Mm.
What the fuck am I doing out here? Like, we could be hanging out in the house. This fire is dope, though. It's keeping us warm.
Yeah.
How the fuck we get this fire?
Mm.
Hours ago, I'm chopping wood. You know, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I chopped up wood. We destroyed this tree.
Mm.
Chopped that motherfucker up.
Mm.
Set it on fire so that we could have fun in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That small thought is like circling my brain. I'm like, damn, yo, we're destructive as fuck. Damn. You gotta destroy to create. You know what I mean? All these things are like in my brain. And no, yeah, that's why I'm like, it became so basic at that time. That was like a basic, genuine thought. And I was like, that's powerful right there. Like, we need, like, what? That's why fire is one of the four major elements. You have to, destruction becomes before creation, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But you have to have purpose with that shit. You can't just be chopping all the fucking trees down just to make fucking, just so niggas have
You
wood.
have
You know what I mean?
You have to have a system, but at the same time, not only are human beings greedy,
Mm,
so they want more than they need,
mm,
but also everybody fucking.
mm.
So you pumping out babies, and
That's
you gotta
facts,
have
too.
more food. You gotta have more. of
Nah, that's
every
facts.
goddamn resource. It's nuts.
Becomes a pull, yeah.
Not that that's like a terrible thing at all, but we just have to
It's-
all come together
It's just how it is.
to find a better way
Yeah.
to not take away as much research as we are. Like, we're like, I don't know the number at all
Of the population?
that multiplies every.
Oh, how it grows? The growth rate?
Yeah, I don't know the growth rate
I think it's like
percentage.
3.3 to 1 or some shit like that, too.
Bro, which is a bajillion people.
Yeah. We at 8 billion right now.
Bajillion fucking people, dude.
We got a lot of people. But we got a lot of people. We got a nice amount of people with a lot of money. But money is just like power. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares what you had if you have all the money? But what the fuck are you doing with it? You know what I'm saying? I say like, yo, you want to spend all your money on space exploration? That's great, nigga. People over here starving. bro.
Somebody has to do that. Somebody absolutely has to do that, I think.
I think you should fix the water
But-
supply first.
Exactly.
You understand? I think there's other
There
things.
is plenty of. I mean, money is the. It's that kind.
But hear me out. If you
concept
just
construct.
if you just fix the water supply and things like that, you potentially will have more candidates to help you in your pursuit to space. You understand what I'm saying?
You would think.
You get the smart. I heard somebody speak. This was Neil deGrasse Tyson was on Joe Rogan podcast recently. This is a great podcast. Neil deGrasse Tyson's that dude. He wrote a book, and at the end of the book, he wrote this statement saying, "If he's like most things were written. He's like history was written by a racist white dude.
Hmm.
If history was written by a racist black dude, here's how I think that it would come out." And he wrote mad fucking quotes, and a lot of the quotes were saying shit like, you know how they always said black people were close to monkeys? We just came from monkeys and shit like that. They always said that shit, call us monkeys. He's like, let me give you a whole bunch of facts about monkeys that also make it seem like it comes from a white dude. And he's like, most white people are hairy as fuck. Monkeys are hairy. If you go deep down monkey's skin, it's not black, it's fucking white. He's like, who has big ears? White people. Da-da-da. He just goes off, bro, like a long ass list. You know what I'm saying? He's like, monkeys pick through hair and eat lice. Who has lice? White people. Black people don't get lice. He just goes off a fucking list, bro. And he's like, you see how easy we could flip that shit?
Word.
He's like, it don't fucking matter, bro. He's like, none of that. He was talking about
'Cause it
racism.
ain't
He's like, none of
real.
that racism shit is real. He's like, this is just the
Real.
thoughts of a unintellectual dude who was racist and he said all these things and taught away. He went off. That podcast was great, bro. That shit was actually really good.
Same as religion.
Oh man, religion.
What about it? What you
Keep
think?
the kids away.
Keep the kids away, man.
Yo, if you're gonna do with religion, do it for your adult self. Keep your kids out of it. That's all I'm gonna say from now on. Keep your kids out of it. It's not for the young mind, bro. It's for a fucking complete mind. And if you put your kids in it, you're just susceptible. It's
I like
susceptible
that.
to bullshit. You know, you're putting your kids in danger potentially, almost fucking their own selves up.
I like how you said that. It definitely is for like it's you grow up in it and you're like, what the fuck is all this shit?
You grow up and you don't even get it till later, and you someone can make so many mistakes in between. You know what I'm saying? I get lucky because I can tiptoe when I'm nice at this shit. You know what I
But
mean?
Don't
But
be a sinner.
Don't act like I don't be making mistakes.
Don't be a sinner.
Don't be a sinner. That's such a yo. You know what catches me too? Niggas say shit like, I pray to avoid sin every day. What? What? Niggas out here sinning every like. What's the sin though? Like what's really
Ooh.
like? Is it does it
It's against the rules.
bother me inside?
The rules are written.
There's
a
some
book
yeah.
about it.
Let's say
There's a book about it.
yo, I ain't robbed nobody today. I ain't do this. Nigga, this mad days. I just go to work, watch TV, play a game, and go to sleep.
But did you spread the good word that day?
Yeah, I made a Facebook post.
Ooh, no, you didn't.
I made a story on my
Mm-mm.
Snapchat.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I was like, yo, thank God I woke up today. But goddamn, I'm late for work.
But god damn it.
But goddamn, late for work.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like that shit always struck me. Like y'all always living in like, we gonna fuck up today. Don't fuck up today. Oh fuck. Was that a sin?
Try it.
I can't live.
Well,
like that,
I mean,
nigga.
like, yo, with my shit, Roman Catholic, like, you
Hmm.
try your best because you're thinking you're in the, you're God fear. You're worried about it, right? So you're trying to do the
That's
right
what they
thing.
want you to be.
But-
yeah, I guess
So you try your best. You try your best.
to
You're
not
trying
sin.
to be, most specifically, just listen to your parents. That's how I grew
Because
up.
if you don't,
But
that's the greatest sin.
if God can see it, God can see
It's on
it.
some
He'd be
Santa
like-
Claus
So
shit.
you'd be like, all right,
the
let me make sure I do some chill shit. Not too crazy.
Let me do some
But
chores.
also
because
but
doing
also,
chores is anti-sin.
If I do no, I'm saying like some fucked up shit like lie about something.
I get the sin part, but then
But-
you're like,
But
I have to do
we,
good shit.
What I'm saying is like we had moments where you can go and confess your sins. You can go and sit there with a priest.
do you go every time? So you have to go every time.
I forget how often it was.
If niggas is sinning every day, because this is what they say in the Bible, you
What?
have to go every day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, you would be like, yo, for me, I would sit there, and they'd be like, like, what's your sins? And I'll be like, all right. And you have to say a whole script. I forget. I kind of remember it, dear Heavenly Father. I'm not saying all
All
that
right, you
shit.
say
Fuck
some
all that.
spiel.
You say a spill, and then you go,
incant a spell.
and then you go, these are my sins. And then you go, I lied to my parents one time. I tricked my sister like 10 times or something. I got a bad grade on a test. Sometimes you'd say some weird shit. You'd be like, I disrespected my neighbor.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Whatever. Shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Those aren't the things that I said some very, I'd be like, all right, I lied 3 times. And
you remember how
yeah. But I'm just like
I
throwing it. And it,
I
because it's
remember.
the same spiel. Like once you're done, they're like, all right, absolve you of your sins. Just fucking say
Listen.
3 Hail Marys and Our Father and you're good to go.
That's really about
You're good to go.
It's really about you confessing that
Cleaned
shit
up.
to yourself.
Woo!
It's just easier if someone's there. But they don't really want to be there, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, who the fuck are you?
Oh! We have a table.
Yeah, but I don't want to like have it. I don't want to have that logo. I don't know.
You know what I'm gonna know you're drinking this early?
It ain't even early.
It's past noon. I'm having a drink right after this. What were we just talking about? Something about church. Oh, the confessions. Yes. So,
Yeah, but like I was saying, like you don't even know who this person is that you're saying this shit to.
I gotta get a paper towel.
I'll get it.
Check in the dressing room. We're just gonna take a short break here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a spill on set. The IPA is on the floor. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna find a Bounty picker-upper paper towels. Oh no. And there is paper towels by Bounty, the fresher picker-upper. How many sheets do you think it has spilled on a fraction of 45% of a floor tile? I think one Bounty sheet picker-upper will do just fine. Save your money with Bounty Fresher Picker-Upper. Available almost everywhere except the Dollar General. Because we can't sell that shit for $1. You understand? We're here to make money. Yeah, bish. I was doing a commercial for Bounty. How many sheets do you think of? Bam! Even though I don't think that's Bounty. You see, these are our competing brands called dun 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 dun. What did I just say? It's just called paper towels. 4 for $4. Did you see what $1 gets you? Oh, it's great value. This is a Price Chopper or some shit, right? Ultra strong. Our most absorbent towel. This is trash. It's just the best you can do. Back to Bounty, the fresher picker-upper. Yeah, well, it looks a lot cleaner than the rest of the floor. Look at that. I should probably put a mop or a Swiffer to this shit. There's too much dead space in the air, so I must fill it with knowledge. For that is how the earth was even born. Bars. Returning is CK all day.
Y'all already know.
That seat sucks. That black seat is way better.
What's the next one?
No, we got the Twitter files. I will briefly discuss what that's about. So, Elon Musk owns Twitter now. Or so they say. No, just who are they? Anyways, Elon Musk, the Twitter king. Oh, wait, we're back. I don't even know if I really cut in that, but whatever. Yeah. And we're back. Twitter owner Elon Musker. Elon Musket. All right. The Twitter files, which is a long range of files given to Matt Taibbi, the journalist, who then wrote his article about all that shit. He read all that shit, compiled his article. This is how you get news, by the way. Usually you don't read the whole damn article. You give it to a journalist. That nigga reads everything and then he tells you what it's about. That's how you get your news. So, Matt Taibbi on Twitter posted a fucking thread that was like longer than like, holy shit. This shit was like, you had to scroll up. And you know how you scroll through mad comments like that? This was his thread, his own shit. Everything was numbered. It was like 1 through something, and it just went like 100 fucking. It was crazy. And he's explaining everything. He's putting the papers up in certain quotes or whatever. But it's just saying that all the bullshit of getting banned and silenced and not having free speech and blah blah blah, and the tampering with the election and the blah blah blah, and the doctors coming on COVID saying that, oh, I wouldn't take the shot because it really does have side effects. They get pulled off. It turns out they do really have side effects. You probably should have told the people that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit, when you get silenced, all that shit that was happening. The Twitter files shows you who asked to get that shit pulled off. Specifically, who asked, names, administrations, groups, organizations, all that shit.
All right.
Not only do they ask multiple times. It's like these niggas are begging. Yo, take this nigga off for this reason. We're giving you this reason. Pull this motherfucker off for this reason. Silence this one. Silence this one. Ban this one. Ban this one. To fit some agenda. What this is really boiling over because of the Hunter Biden laptop bullshit. You know about this?
I heard about that shit, and it was about like he was dealing with like Russian shit, right?
Ukrainian Russian shit. So
yeah.
So he had this laptop about. Listen, he had this laptop. This is how weird this shit is. He wanted to get it fixed, so he brought it to Delaware to get it fixed, and then left it in Delaware and left and went back to where he was gonna go. Right.
Yeah.
So the dude who was fixing the laptop fixed the laptop, and saw all the files on the laptop.
Oh, and then he held the files.
He held the files.
That's right.
Right. Then they released the files.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
This was on the news for a day.
That's right.
This was right before the elections.
Word.
This could have potentially shifted shit. Do you think?
Yeah.
So Twitter, people went to Twitter to get it removed. Like, you cannot talk about this. They told Facebook the same thing. Incoming message, Facebook, you're going to get some slander, some, what they call this shit? Hack and send bullshit data, whether somebody's going to hack it and leak or something like that.
Yeah.
This is, be wary and don't be they start putting you like, yo, if you start posting this shit or allowing it and it fucks with the election, you could get fucking sued. You know what I'm saying? So they say do not post that shit, do not allow that shit, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And the election happened. Do. This shit was always in the back of people's minds. It was never really answered. Now the Twitter files come out and they show you who asked to get this shit taken down. What times? How many times they asked? I don't know. You gotta look at the fucking Twitter files. Yeah. So it's usually like the Biden administration had some bullshit. The Trump administration had some bullshit on removing people. Beyond that, it's like the doctors from COVID. It's like all this bullshit. Yeah, the WHO. Mad people who trying to keep some shit in line or silence people who were probably ended up being right about the shit that they were saying. You've been brought to light. That light's now shining on you. You have to speak on it. The administration of Biden speaks upon the Hunter Biden laptop, saying the only reason they said to pull it off because they didn't want Hunter Biden's penis to be exposed. So on the laptop, nigga. Yeah, this is the big reason. This is the reason they went to Twitter so adamantly. Please remove that shit. Please don't allow that shit. All right. What's on the laptop?
Please, Twitter.
So somehow this nigga's a crackhead. He's like a super crackhead. Picks up hookers and shit from China and Thailand and all this shit.
Okay.
Somehow is big on energy and has a job in Ukraine about it. So he's got a lot of money coming in about this shit.
Yeah.
And he records himself doing crack with underage hookers in hotels, usually naked or in a shower. It doesn't matter. He's wild. He's wild boy, bro. He's super wild boy shit.
Sounds cool.
It's all over the laptop. These are like pictures and videos all over. Like he like documented every fucking time he did it.
You guys are idiots out there.
So
But
now
anyway,
this
keep
could be
going.
two things, right? This comes out, so it's like, all right, this probably if people knew this, they might not have voted for Joe Biden, so the election might change. Who the fuck cares? Here's some other bullshit. Now this could have been a plant. This could have been a scheme. Now Elon Musk is bringing something to light that's total bullshit. or trying to bring something to light that's total bullshit. And it's like a rat trap.
You said like the same thing.
It's like a rat trap.
Word.
This is the main thing about it, bro.
This is what me and my wife were talking about. Like,
Mm.
maybe he is, to some degree, purposely trying to
Poison that shit up.
and bring it down.
Bring it down.
Like, eat yourself alive. I bought that shit. He's probably gonna get some bread out of that bitch.
Oh, I'll let you guys destroy yourselves with this shit.
And then I'm just gonna, cause I own it, so I'll be like,
Yeah.
here's some.
He's
rat
like, yo,
poison
fight
over
amongst
here."
yourselves in this app.
Maybe not. Maybe like he's trying to just break it down to build it back up. I don't know.
I think
But
with the
it's like some of your decisions are crazy.
he's
Yo, you
first started like
mad people. Like there was like 2 rack of people that got fired. That's crazy.
yeah. A lot of people got fired.
That's crazy.
But it's like why they get fired? You know what I'm saying?
Because they didn't want to either go back into the office, and I think there was something else, but I can't remember.
Were they good at their jobs? Who knows?
They're what made it the amount of money that he paid to get it. You feel me?
True.
They made it that value.
The main problem with Twitter before is why it's changed now. I know you don't have a Twitter, so you don't really fuck with the Twitter world, but yeah, that's why you don't have one, because it's shit. That's why it need to be bought.
Twitter,
That shit was cornball shit. It was always like some news I don't give a fuck about that showed up a lot. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about this. And then every time I read something, it was just like motherfuckers arguing in the comments about who's right, and then it just becomes like a fucking
like the
left or
it's
right
like
bullshit.
it's crazy. It's crazy. That like it would be like, boom, you say what you say, right?
And it's like
all right, that was nuts that you threw that out there.
it'd be like,
And then you have like all these people. Like who the fuck is really watching? Like what? Who
not only are they arguing to each other,
who gives a shit?
they're just complaining and bitching.
Which then brings me back to the tribal thing. Like we gotta fucking support each other and shit. Raise each other up. Like if you're like, hey, let's just say for Twitter's sake, on that platform you put out there, hey, I just got a new job. Hey, my kid just did that. Hey, whatever is positive.
Mm-hmm.
Any type of positive thing. And then everybody's like, yeah. Like, that's good. But people be like, yo,
That's not how it's going.
people be like, yo, fuck your kid. Look at this shit, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
And then you get attacked, and then it starts some bullshit. Like,
But people love that shit.
that's what makes the money.
People do that. Like, why would you? If that's what you were thinking, why you even gotta say that? Like,
Here's the bullshit,
like,
dude. This is what I'm
whatever, man.
saying. That's what makes the
who
money.
you being funny for? Or are you for real? Like, get the fuck out.
That's what makes the money. You know what I mean?
Super
To
sad.
have those asshole conversations with people and bitch about something. That's what makes Twitter money. That's who ran it before. That's why it had to be bought. Twitter was filled with like fake accounts that would just start bullshit. Like you would post anything and a fake account would immediately make a comment that was super controversial, so it would start an argument with some stupid humans who could not recognize that was a fake account. And all I had to do was spark the argument, then done. You could be like Kanye West could say some shit that's crazy, right? In the comment section, they'll be like, "We love you, Kanye," and then it'll have a million comments. "We love you, Kanye. We love you." Somebody will come in there and be like, "Stupid monkey." Then from there, that comment will be like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." It'll be like half of these niggas who are like racist against black people are defending the guy that said "stupid monkey," and that nigga's just a troll account. And then half of these motherfuckers are like, you know what I'm saying? It just like it just splits that shit right in half, like a fucking like a stone in a waterfall.
What about
you know what I mean?
what about Trump's fucking?
Trump got kicked off. No,
He's back on. I think that
he's not back
dude
on.
let him back on.
No, he's not back. He has He has a different social media app called
You
Truth
followed
Social.
him anyway?
On Truth Social?
Well, I don't know. Like, whatever.
Listen, he's not on Twitter anymore. He's got kicked off. Same thing with Kanye West. He got kicked off. They have to do.
But did you follow him before?
Probably, yeah.
Did you enjoy his comments? Were they hilarious?
Yeah, a lot of his shit is fun. I think the nigga's hilarious. I think the nigga is quite hilarious, bro. But yeah, I don't read this shit to enjoy it. I just read to shit. This is what somebody said. I understand what you said. So when I hear what somebody else thinks they said,
That shit is
I'd be
dumb
like,
as shit.
how you gonna tell me what you said? I'm reading it. You understand? You can't put anything out of context in my face. I read the whole thing. But a lot of people like to put things out of context, and it fucks up how you think. I've seen this a lot. Specifically with Kanye West. That's why I was like kind of on board with the nigga for a while, because I was like, wait a minute. I'm seeing the media put your shit out of context, right? So I should probably watch the whole thing so that I'm not looking stupid. And then I watched the whole thing of this Alex Jones and Kanye West thing, and I'm like, nigga, I've seen the whole thing. Like, there's nothing you put. Yeah, I've seen people say put shit out of context where he's like, I love Hitler. I like Nazis. Da da da. He's saying these things. He is saying those things. He is saying that.
Yo,
You don't know about this?
don't say that shit though. Yeah, I saw that shit.
Oh yeah. He's saying these things, and the people like if
don't.
of all niggas, if Alex Jones is looking at you like, hey man, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Of all people, if
Of
that's the
all
guy that's
people.
like, I've said some crazy shit. What are you saying, bro? And he's like,
This is
I
you
love
acting.
Nazis. It's like, you
Damn.
acting, bro? Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, this nigga
Damn.
thinks he's acting. He thinks he's funny. But you just like that nigga at the fucking party that's not funny, that think they funny. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga who think he could rap, but he can't rap. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what he's doing.
Nobody told you couldn't rap type of shit.
I do hope he's all right.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
mean, he
just
going
me.
through some shit. He losing his family. and all that.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he
He's
going
but
through
he's
some
making
shit,
it
bro.
worse. He's not even trying to like.
You know what else struck me as fucked
Like,
up?
what the
No,
fuck?
hold up. This is what else struck
Let
me.
me
as fuck.
send my kid over to somebody that's like, let me show you some cool Nazi shit. Like, what the fuck?
He said, this. Alex Jones is like, you respect, because he's like, Adolf Hitler wasn't always a bad dude. He was on Time magazine. This is everybody's argument about this shit. He was in Time magazine one time, so the world loved him at one time. Listen, people could make great shit. You still gonna fall at some time, okay? Yeah, the beginning of your life could be great. If the ending is shit, I'm never gonna watch this movie again, and I'm never gonna tell anybody to watch this movie. Okay, it's as simple as that. If your ending was dookie, fuck your story, nigga. You know what I mean?
Somebody will want to watch it though.
And somebody, yeah, fuck the niggas. But that's what I'm saying. But you can't up. He was like, yo, he did so many things. He invented the microphone. He was saying, he thought that uniforms for the Nazis were sick. He thought they were cool as fuck. Right?
Word up, Kanye. Like, your music's the shit. And
Yo,
I've said it before, yo.
Your first two albums was dope.
I appreciate
First two albums, you
the
fell off.
music that you created, and we'll always have your music and R. Kelly's music.
And R. Kelly, we got your music, R. Kelly. That's all we need from you, my nigga.
Yeah, you fucked up too.
You fucked up, buddy. But listen, that's what you got when you got too much money. You don't.
Not the same thing. Not the
not
same
equal.
fucking thing. But I'm just saying, man.
I don't know.
Bro.
The other thing that, listen, I listened to the whole thing, right? So, a lot of points Kanye's making is like Alex Jones is big on like government shit. You know what I mean? Like, this nigga got like credentials about stuff. They talk about files and shit. You know what I mean? They don't talk about like what they think. They just be like, they just talk about.
This is
articles,
what
like,
we discovered.
Nah, they just this
is my
is
Alex
like,
Jones. This is what we discovered. Is that what he says?
No, it'll just be like.
Ah.
He'll just be like,
He sounds like
I don't know how to explain this shit. It's just always art. They're not really talking. They're just like reading articles all fucking the whole time. Anyways, so when they go to Kanye West, they'd be like, let's get some answers, because he's always on the stand. They talk and they say, what do you have to say about this, Kanye West? He'll be like, no, something out of the Bible. Listen, he'll say something out of the Bible. He'll just be like, he'll just read something out of the Bible or say something biblical as fuck. You know what I mean? Now listen. I done studied that fucking book mad times. Mad different spiritual books, and specifically about mad times.
You read the whole Bible?
Mad times, dude.
No, you didn't.
How you gonna tell me?
I can't, because I cannot prove it.
I'm gonna tell you this. The Witnesses, every 2 years we read the whole thing.
Ugh.
Because we have to read certain chapters every week.
Sounds like
So
a great
we read
experience.
every 2 years. They read the whole thing. I've been with that shit 10 plus years, nigga. on my own, I came back to it to say, was I reading some bullshit or am I reading not deep enough? Blah,
Did
blah,
you
blah.
ever? Oh, you guys don't do the rosary or anything like that,
No,
right?
I don't do nothing.
All right, never mind.
So it boiled down to this: when Kanye's talk about all that shit,
Mm.
he don't know shit about that shit. He don't know shit really about the biblical teachings.
Mm-hmm.
He can't name dates. He can't name people. He could just name Jesus and his friends. You know what I'm saying? It boiled down to, and he said,
I feel like he said some dates for
dog,
something.
he even said it in the thing. He's like, I'm a baby Christian technically. Like, I just follow this shit, and I don't really know everything about the scriptures, right?
All right.
That's fucking gay to me. That's fucking fraudulent, dog. How you gonna have a fucking, you made Jesus walks, I am God, fucking, you got the gospel album, you got Sunday gospel service, and you don't know about the fucking book that you teaching, nigga?
He has a school.
And you don't know about the
has a
fucking
school.
book, dog? You only read some chapters, B. You don't understand. Nigga, this shit's broken up beautifully. If you listen and read the shit, it tells you 12 perfect examples of niggas that got close to God before Jesus showed up. And then they show you Jesus. Then how he dies, comes back, does what he does. Then nothing works after that. Then you get a Revelations. That's literally the whole fucking book. 12 prime examples from fucking to Abraham to fucking King David to fucking.
He doesn't have time to read that, bro.
Nigga, someone should teach it to you. Like, god
He
damn.
doesn't have time for that.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna preach, people who
He's a
preach that shit
genius.
like that, like, and then I actually realized you have no solid. You never tasted no fruit of
He
knowledge,
needed,
bro.
real talk. I really do think like he needed his mom, man.
He needs a mom, son.
I feel like his mom was
He
the
lost
one
a-
that was like
a major
that's the
key.
only one that he would listen to. So like his mom would be like, "Yo, okay, but chill."
But chill. But let me
Like,
talk to you,
at this level. Yeah, and let me
cause it seemed like nobody could talk to the nigga.
because
Cause he
after
gets
that
so
it's like
explosive.
whatever.
Like, listen.
Whatever, you achieved a bajillion things, like not just money, but like
art wise,
like he's not canceled in my opinion for.
I think he canceled himself.
I feel like he canceled a lot of opportunities. Not canceled, like music is always gonna be good. I think like, and if he for sure if he comes back and is like, listen, y'all didn't understand what I was talking about when I was saying Nazi shit. But maybe he'll be like, fuck y'all, and I really meant that shit. Word up to the Nazis. But then we're gonna have a bunch of Nazis listening to a lot of Kanye West music.
Maybe
then
they'll
they're
change
gonna
their
be like,
minds.
yeah, and then
Or maybe they'll be like, I am a god. However that fucking song goes. I am God.
don't listen to
So, so yeah, Kanye got the ego thing, right?
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this, man. The ego thing is a two. You're playing a dual game here. It's a duality of man is what you're doing when you mess with that. You either like engulf it and you don't give a fuck about anything else, or you always give a fuck about everything else. You know what I mean? It's a balance of it. This nigga's on some I don't give a fuck about anything else. Me. That's strong for when you want to do shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I don't know if that's the whole part though. I don't know if that's the whole part.
But then this is what I'm saying. Then he's also on this, why he's saying things like, I love Hitler and I like Nazis. He's saying that to say, I love everybody. He said, I love everybody. Equally. I love everybody equally.
No.
You supposed
Let
to
me say that again.
You're supposed to love everybody.
No.
God's love. God said love everybody like your brother.
And God protects everybody, saves everybody, but he lets poverty and disease and death happen to people that
God destroys cities,
genocide.
Because it was gay
He
people.
allows that to happen. And then even in general, the people that praise him or them.
True.
He
destroy them,
what's
bro.
the word? Persecutes them. or some shit.
Persecute. Ooh, that's the word.
Ooh, take
This
them
is
down.
He's doing these things. This is why I said this shit a long time ago, and I said, I see Kanye West's game plan, and I'm gonna see how long he can play that game for. The game plan is, I'm gonna say some crazy shit.
No, man.
Listen, it's very simple.
He has so much money, he might not be able to fail.
Just listen. Let me say this.
He should sit on an island
Let
for
me
a
say
little
this.
bit, but go ahead.
His game plan is, I'm gonna say some crazy shit in the name of God, and if you say you believe in God, you can't call me crazy.
Shit.
That's why I peeped it early. I was like,
No way.
it's a slick game.
Yo, I never thought of that shit.
No. That's what he's doing, bro. I'm gonna say some crazy shit. He said, I remember so when I saw the Joe Rogan thing, I was like, nigga, Joe Rogan hit him with some heavy questions that if you don't have the answers to these shits right now, nigga, you about to be looking like a fraud.
I don't think I saw that one.
Nigga, you gotta watch this shit.
All right, anyway.
Joe Rogan's a motherfucker, but he just literally, I boiled his show down to asking everybody the same questions. That's all he's doing. He's asking people the same questions, and you're just hearing the question answered by different people. That's the good part about it. Not really him answering all the questions. Anyways, so Kanye West is just doing that. He's just saying wild shit in the name of God. So therefore, if you believe in God and you're a Christian and you were born on those beliefs, all that shit, which the majority of the country is born on,
valid.
He becomes valid.
Sounds
you can't
about
call
right.
him. You can't call him crazy.
Sounds about right.
How long can you play that game for?
Let's see.
He's still playing it.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Why doesn't he just start his own religion?
It don't work like that. That's how you get killed,
Please
bro.
don't.
That's what the fucking Charles Manson
Kanye
tried to
got
do.
mad. You got a bunch of beautiful kids, and whatever. I ain't trying to talk about Kim, but she's doing her thing. And
Kardashian.
And she's definitely mentally and financially secure. So word up, so the kids are straight. But like, bro,
Every time a man comes in the Kardashian house, they come out of that shit. Looney Tooney, bro. Straight fucking Animaniac. Animani whack. Hey, yo, this what I'm saying. I see your game, Kanye. I know your game, nigga, but I'm criticizing
that'd be
your
crazy
game, bro.
if that's what it is.
That's his game, bro. I'm telling you. And now I'm realizing, one, your roots ain't that grounded in that Christian shit, because you don't really know what you... If you knew the fucking word, like you think you know the word, you wouldn't be acting the way you acting, bro. That's what the fucking Elijah Muhammad was trying to tell you, nigga, and blah, blah.
Being nice to you. Super nice.
Yo,
and you're like, I don't like
gave
what
you the
said.
answers, bro. We giving you the answers. You don't listen. That's because
Yo,
your ego's big.
But you have this platform, bro.
Mm.
You have this crazy platform.
Talk to him.
And, of course, we ain't in that office, room, whatever.
I ain't in the board meetings.
We're not there.
I ain't there with the suit and ties, nigga.
And we didn't deal with it mad times, so we don't really know.
But I know what I know.
All that money that's going back and forth and all the crazy contracts and talks and
Yo,
you get to sit in on some shit that nobody will ever fucking see. And if all the Jewish people are there, you have to wonder. I don't want to speak on that crazy, but
Yo, Ari Shafir. Remember that? You saw that comedy special, Ari Shafir, called Jew on Netflix? You told me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ari Shafir, yeah. So he was on another podcast.
Yeah.
That's a great ass.
So funny because he's a Jew-ish.
He started off and he left the thing. His family's big on it. So anyways, he was on a podcast and he was like, damn, where the fuck was I going with this shit? Damn it. I can't remember the thought.
I'm like, shit's crazy.
He was speaking on the thing that Kanye was saying because they asked him about it. He was like, no, none of that shit bothers me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he was saying, they were like, so do Jews run everything? And he's like, listen, we do run the banking thing, but only because we're pretty much the only people who could. You have to start off losing a lot of money when it comes to investing in the shit that they've invested in. You have to be in the loss of a lot of money. And the only reason we've survived that is because we've been backed with money from our family. That's why we do so well in those fields. And I was like, that makes sense. That literally just makes sense. You know what I mean? You can't, that's what I'm saying. Niggas be pointing fingers of, boo-hoo, I'm not up there because of him. Fuck. How you gonna have a
Tribe.
That's a coward's ego,
Come
nigga.
together.
That ain't no true shit to me. That's so bullshit ass. Nah.
listen, let's just say me, and then word up to everything I was saying before about everybody got to be tried. But if let's say me and you, and
Are we tribesmen?
we'll say 20 other people that we love,
Bang.
we find a way to
Bang.
make some crazy bank.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before. And we
just
become
but we never
Leave the
betray each
circle,
other. It's,
nigga.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
loyalty. It's
we become
respect.
it'll become
And
multi-millionaires.
we support. Oh, you need somebody to stand on the knees so you could reach something. I'm
Got
there.
you.
I'm coming to your house right
That's
now.
what we do.
I'm coming to your house right now, and I'll lift you up so you can reach that shit. Whatever.
Yep.
If you can do that, boom.
Circulate that shit.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
That's what makes it work. And
But
then if you do that shit,
keep it balanced.
pay the respect. Keeps going. But that's what the whole world has to do. That's what's gonna make us live forever.
Analytically speaking,
We're
they
going
said,
to Mars probably.
They said you could line up every human shoulder to shoulder in the state of I'll just say Texas, even though it's not even as big as the state of Texas, but they said analytically, just for the space, shoulder to shoulder, you could line every human up, and like I'm saying, not the state of Texas, but I don't know, like state of Georgia or some shit, like a big ass state, but not as big as Texas, because Texas is kind of wild. You could line them up, shoulder to shoulder, everybody.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, this is analytical data, bro. So just the space of boom, boom. I'm not talking about like I'm living. I'm just saying like
No,
line-
you're saying like if you have a human being,
boop, boop, boop,
you
boop,
put
boop,
them
boop,
down,
boop,
you
boop,
fill that whole state with those human beings.
boop, boop, boop. The whole world could get fit in that small space.
Woo.
That's
Texas
how
human.
big the world is compared to the size of a human.
And we're destroying the
We're
fuck
fucking
out of
it up.
Look at this looping back around. Look at this.
But the main thing is like there's space for us everywhere. There really is space for us everywhere.
Yeah, but we have to respect what we're fucking doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The way we're doing it right now is to accommodate a bunch of people living in a closed space comfortably. That is fucking everything up. If you want to live in a fucking tenant building in the city, you have to. It's fucking everything up. But if you want to live like in the fucking woods out, whatever, you're not wasting as much shit because you're not stacked on. There's no like ultra waste things. You figuring it all out for yourself. I think that has to boil down to it. When you start doing things for a mass amount, you fucking up, man.
It's just the
not fucking up, but
the greediness. Like
yeah.
listen,
Don't do too much. What's
like,
too
real
much?
talk,
What the fuck is too much?
Do you really need the extra porch? Do you really need the bigger pool? Do you really need? Because all that stuff is.
I need to raise the value of my
do
house
I really
with
need
the in-ground pool, bro.
And that's how we live life.
And then I also need the fence
I want all that shit.
and solar paneling in the roof.
I ain't saying I'm not doing that shit. I'm
think-
just saying
Listen,
this is the problem.
we gotta move
Because
with
I
it.
want to do it.
We shouldn't stay still. We gotta move with it. All right. If the sun is getting hotter, harness the sun power more. Stop. I mean, we are working with some shit that we shouldn't be working with, but we are having to transition out of it.
More
We can't
people
just put
should
the
get
brakes on
solar
it,
panels for real.
Yeah.
But also
or just
to create a
My
solar
city
panel.
should
to
supply-
create a solar panel.
you're gonna need some
it
metals,
takes a lot
some
of
materials.
resources.
just like the phones. We need phones, but you got
It's
people
tricky dicky.
mining cobalt in the fucking African Congo mines, losing their lives. Little kids losing their arms to mine the shit so we can have phones.
Get some diamonds out there.
They have man-made diamonds now. They can genetically,
Oh yeah,
scientifically make
I saw
diamonds
that.
now.
I saw that.
And guess what? There's still people who would rather get a blood diamond.
Oh yeah.
That's still higher on the market.
Just like hunting a lion. I don't want to stuff I don't want a lion that died. I want to go kill it.
If you had to buy a diamond ring for your wife again for some random reason, would you? And you had the choice,
Mm-hmm.
sir. You can get this. You can get this $75,000 man-made diamond ring, blah blah blah,
Mm-hmm.
or a $150K real diamond ring.
Organic, y'all. I'd take the grown one.
Right? And then your wife finds out. It's like, why you ain't get me the blood diamond, nigga?
If
I needed a nigga
listen,
lose
if
arm
that
for this.
if that was the case,
Divorcing you.
no, I might get the blood diamond.
These diamonds around my neck feel a little different, you know, a little heavier, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, like,
that's the price, man. That's what I'm saying. This is the price of shit.
yeah, but there's no way anybody's gonna ever admit to that, like that it's a blood diamond. Like,
Bro, if it's not a man-made diamond, and
we have diamonds in the United States. There's diamonds in a lot of places, but Africa does have some insane diamond mines.
Oh yeah. We can't get our I hear what you say. We can't get our minds.
So
our real minds
in order
not
for
from
you
Africa.
and me to figure out, like, if they were like,
This shit came
it's a
from.
blood diamond, like, I don't even know if
Tell
I
me where.
believe you.
Tell me
like,
where it came from.
Yeah, like, where's the receipt and all that?
Yeah. I see what you mean. Now you.
That's all I'm saying.
Point.
But if
You're
somebody
right.
said
You're
that,
right.
but if somebody was like, yo, to your question, of course I'd pick the other guy. But again, like, if my wife wilded out, I don't know, I'd be like, oh, all right, listen.
How do you know the difference?
But you would never. So I could say that. I could buy the, let me get the little organic jump and be
She'd
like,
let me see the receipt.
oh, she's like, cool. And I'll be like, yo, that's a blood diamond. And then that's a test for her. Ooh.
Morality test.
I go, yo,
Humanity test.
got these blood diamonds for you.
How dare you bring that into the home?
Or she'd be like,
My nigga.
I love and everybody like, the fuck is wrong with you?
The FBI come in. Get her out of here.
Nah, that wouldn't be it.
Criminal.
That would be funny though.
Bro, can you see the little timer on that bottom right corner?
No.
Damn, Daniel.